North Little Rock has been so wonderful from the day we started doing this project. Joe Smith, everybody has just said, we want you here. And you know, for the last couple years, I've been driving by this building closed, as all of you have. And I kept thinking, damn it, maybe I should do something. Maybe I should do something. And I talked to the Matthews family originally, and I was going to lease it, but it just didn't seem like it was right yet. And then Norman Clifton bought it, and at first he called me and goes, I think you want it. And I said, I think I do, but it wasn't right. And then he sold it, and then it didn't sell, and then he called me again. I'm like, it was meant to be. So here we are today, and Plantopia has been, I mean, you know, you always worry as a business owner, but I worry less and less because it's just been the best thing I can do. You know, I have Botanica Gardens. If you ever go to Little Rock, we're down in the Heights, and that's a totally different beast from this guy. So this reminds me of my day of when I had Horticare Nursery. So anyways, our plan is each and every year we're going to get better. We're going to do more services. We're going to have more product lines. We have what we call hemajang, like this bench is part of our furniture line, hemajang, all made and designed by us. And we have a new plant line called hemajang, and you're like, what in the world is hemajang, right? Hemajang is a word that I invented without ever knowing I invented it years ago. Hemajang is like the art of mixing it up. And so you take different elements, mix them together, and you hemajang it, and it works. You have a cool, fun, funky display. So you hemajang it. So our furniture line is different colors, all recycled wood. You hemajang the different looks together. Our plant line is you take different plants in one pot. For example, ferns, we have 3 different types of winter hardy ferns in one pot. So we do the design and the thinking for you, so you don't have to worry about how to mix it. Because my philosophy is, when you landscape, I call it shove it and cram it. Right? Shove it and cram it full. All right, you have a pot, shove and cram it full. And that's gonna be my next book, Shove It and Cram It. Really, I like that. But anyhow, I want to thank all of you for coming out tonight. It means a lot to everybody. And I want to introduce our manager who, you think about it, we remodeled this nursery like in 6 weeks and then opened it and also inventorized it at the same time, plus being involved in spring and everything else. So, has there been stress? Perhaps, yes. But with Greg, it's just, I call Greg, you know. This is Greg Fontenot, who actually lives down the street. You may recognize him. He used to actually be the garden center manager at Lowe's and came down here. And then we have Tom here, who, he knows everybody. And he is wonderful. He's one of our salespeople and in charge of all of our plants.